Today on episode 99 of the Geek Perspective, the Habesabi Challenge. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today I'm doing the Habesabi Challenge, and we have a mystery guest today. See if y'all can remember who this person is. What's going on, mystery guest?
Not much. Finally get to do a show again.
It's like 6 months.
I haven't seen you in forever, dude. Like I was saying off camera, I thought Roy had killed you and was just lying and telling me that, he'll be on next time, but you were just really dead in his basement or something. So
we had like the off week, and then all of a sudden all the things I was doing was on the Saturdays that we were originally not doing a show.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have you back, buddy.
Good to be back.
How long are you back for?
We'll find out.
All right, so we're doing the Habesabi Challenge. So I'm going to start getting these ready, and we can keep talking while I'm getting these ready. So I got to pick 3 of the biggest ones, and one of them is kind of going furry, so I'm not doing that one. So, Derek, if you have any questions, because you haven't been around, what's going on? So, but here are the habaneros.
So how many challenges have I missed? Just 2, right?
Not too many, honestly.
No.
Let me think. What is Roy? He did one last.
This is a big one.
Nice. He did one 2 weeks ago, I think, right? He did some spicy noodles. I know.
I think I saw the spicy noodle one.
Yeah, he added he did 2 times the
one where we said
spicy.
I can't even. Dude, my memory is so shot. I can't even remember.
And I'm trying to find the biggest ones that are not furry here.
I'm excited for this to see this challenge.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
We watched a couple people do this challenge, a couple channels last time or a couple times ago, and this is a tough one. I mean, the amount of wasabi that you're supposed to eat.
These are the 3 biggest ones.
Nice.
If you can see that very well, it's been dyed.
Yeah, they look legit.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the integrity of the insides. Basically what I want to do is leave the placenta and the seeds in there. So what I'm going to try to do is just take the green and the stem off and leave everything else. So let's see here how this works out, if I can avoid cutting myself. And if I do get some of the placenta out, I'm going to cut it off. Actually, that's pretty good. That's
nice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. And I'm going to push it down so you can see. Fruity and hot. So there's no. Actually, let's open them all first. There's no time limit or anything. It's just you chew it, you finish it, you go to the next one. Once you finish it, you can drink. So there's no time limit or anything.
You must be happy for that part.
Yeah. Well, I don't imagine getting might have to push that down a bit more.
Like you don't imagine changing from thing to thing, right?
What's that?
You don't see the level changing too much from pepper to pepper.
No.
It would just be how much.
About most spicy challenges, once you start to burn, unless it gets hotter and hotter, you really don't feel a difference.
And wasabi is a completely different. I don't know if you've ever had wasabi, Derek. It's a completely different type of spicy hot. It comes out your nose. It's all sinus. It's kind of like spicy.
Thanks, Tom.
The spicy Chinese food mustard that they get that comes out your nose. It's not
been tampered with. Let you guys know.
It doesn't like get on your tongue and give you the fucking super, whatever, like normal pepper. It's a very, very unique spicy.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe this thing open.
Now, is the wasabi green, or is that just the color of the tube?
Wasabi is green, yes. Yeah, so good.
Wasabi
in very small amounts. It's only good in very small amounts.
And the plant is picked on the side of a mountain. I don't know if people know that.
Wasabi is picked up. Oh, okay.
Ho! Yeah, it's wasabi.
It's like wasabi is essentially a paste too. It
looks like it.
Yeah, it's essentially a paste.
It's a very little tip.
So good with sushi. You take a little in your soy sauce, and then you put your sushi. Put a little on the sushi. It's so freaking good. But like I said, it's a very little amount. This challenge is crazy.
I bought 2 of them because I had a hard time finding these damn wasabi. And so I'm like, I grabbed one, and I was like, no. If something happens,
yep,
I'm not going to be.
I would have done the same thing, bought 2. I'm always like that.
Fighting through all this.
Yep.
Make sure this is filled up.
How did the last challenge?
And I want to thank Lonestar Crew for making me do this. Thank you.
Yeah, we watched that. That was so funny. Their video when he did when
check out their video, by the way.
That was a good video. I like the effects the special effects they use on that one too.
Holy Jesus! I used the whole tube, and I'm not even filled up yet.
Yeah. Good thing you got another one.
And I want to say this, by the way. I don't think anyone used 2 tubes, did they?
I don't know. I know that Lone Star, though, he filled the shit out of his pepper.
That's what I'm trying to do myself here.
Yeah, he did not half-ass it one
day. I got enough here. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Holy fuck.
My internet's acting up.
All right. So let me show you all 3 peppers.
Anakin said he'll do it with you, Roy.
Yeah. So.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, us, Roy.
He hit his mouse. He does this a lot. He'll be back. He'll pop back on in a second, guys. He does this a lot, actually.
So how did the last challenge go?
Good. I mean, when he did the noodle one, it was like no problem. He added like an extra packet to make it even spicier, and he did it no problem. He did a Twinkie.
Okay,
but he didn't really do like the challenge. He kind of ate it, and
I touched my keyboard.
Oh yeah, we know. I let everybody know. I was like, he'll be back in a minute. Don't worry.
Yeah, I just touched my keyboard. So let me show you guys this because I don't want you guys to think I cheated or anything.
Yep. Yeah, you filled the shit out of those, dude.
Oh God.
All right. I'm gonna do a timer just to see how long it takes you if you're able to do all 3.
You have one? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. So I'm doing the small one first. Ready, set, go.
Let's see. Watch the face. Roy does have strong. Oh, there it is. There's the face. There it is. There it is. Because it's not going to his nose. Roy has strategy. He told me his strategy before. Oh God. Rick saying you're a cheater.
Holy shit.
I told you, Derek. It's that kind of spice.
Wow.
It goes right into your sinuses.
Holy shit. That was horrible. I didn't last 10 seconds. Holy fuck.
Keep going. Keep going.
I don't think he wants to put it back in his mouth.
I feel that challenge. Holy fuck. Excuse my French. Holy Jesus.
That's how most of them go if you watch it on YouTube, Derek, because it's just the way that is. They start making the face, and then it's just spitting it out and puking it back up and stuff.
Oh, my God. That's disgusting.
Does everyone do the same thing and just like put the whole pepper in their mouth, or they try to like do smaller?
No,
bites?
the whole thing.
People have, tried different. Like one guy chewed for a really long time.
Lonestar did good. Lonestar did really good. He did it for a while.
There was another guy that did that.
I literally, when they started chewing it, I was okay for a couple seconds.
Yeah, you were at first because a lot of people right away they get the face going because it hits the sinuses. You got about 4 or 5 bites in before you started making the faces.
The faces, that wasn't even the worst part. It was weird. It was when Lonestar did it, he started coughing and gagging at a certain point.
Yeah.
He went further than me. The pepper was fine, but it was my mouth being filled with the wasabi. Yeah. It was almost like my strategy went out the window once I stepped one because I was like, wow, nothing's happening. That's not good. Because I'm like, when's it going to kick in? And then once I started coughing, I was done. Because when I start, that's my one problem. When I start coughing, that's it. And I could tell I wasn't going to stop until I puked it out. Well, maybe I spit it out. But oh my God, I could feel the heat from the wasabi. Like it didn't burn in my nose any more than a little bit did. But knowing it was swishing around in my mouth and it was almost like the fumes was so disgusting.
And the consistency of wasabi is weird. Like, so I'd imagine consistency and texture is big for me on food. And I can imagine, like, in that amount, that's got to be kind of disgusting. Because, like I said, when you do it with sushi and stuff, you're using very little. Very, very little.
I wish I didn't throw it away. I would have showed, like, how much wasabi was actually in there. I mean, I used the whole tube and 3 peppers. It was, oh my God, that was disgusting. I used this whole tube, about 3 inches.
Rick's calling you a wimp.
Well, he's more than welcome to come and try this challenge.
Yeah, go downstairs, Rick. Go downstairs and do it. I want to see you. Come on, Rick.
If the balls guy wants to try, he's more than welcome.
Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick.
I'll even give him a small one.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
So much balls he has. But I did say to him, did I not say I was going to fail this challenge?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, my God. Dude, I'm shaking. That job was so horrible.
No, when you go into these, if you go in with like the negative mindset, does that make it harder for you?
No. That stuff doesn't bother me. I'm not one to psych myself up or psych myself out of things.
Rick said, hell no.
It's one of those things where it's like I knew what I was expecting, but like I said, having the fumes hit me, I remember like going like this, like, oh. But then when the cough started, my one flaw in anything is when I start coughing. The coughing is what kills me. For anyone who's joined recently, if you didn't see it, I failed miserably. I chewed like 5 seconds. I chewed like 5 times, started coughing, and I spit it out.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody successfully did it. Honestly, I know we saw the videos where people did it. Not many, but a few. I just don't know how it's even possible.
Well, Lone Star believes people weren't really.
Well, he did say he was like, I know when I watched the video, he was just like, he's like asking people, do you keep the placenta in and all that? And because I guess he kept everything in.
Yep, I did too. I followed his lead.
Linda says, good try. Linda, we still got to figure out when we're going to do the sour challenge. And our next episode is episode 100. So, whenever you want to do it, I am down, Linda.
Does that mean I should bring the moonshine to the 100th episode?
Yeah, that would be. You definitely should. You should come up with a little challenge for yourself too. It doesn't have to be anything major. Something fun.
Yeah, how many shots you need to get knocked out?
Yeah, if you do that. You know, how many shots of moonshine you can do in a minute? Oh boy, my back has been so messed up.
Shot glasses for that.
What's that?
I don't know if I have enough shot glasses for that. I'll steal my brother.
We can figure that out if you're gonna do it. Roy needs to defeat this, Rick says. I don't know where Roy just kind of disappeared.
I can throw shots down, no problem. So my thing is how many shots is going to be too many.
Yeah, well, yeah, shots are easy. I used to, when I drank, I love shots. But
what do we do, 5 in a minute or something? 5 shots of moonshine should be enough to put me on my ass for the rest of the night.
Oh, yeah, dude. What'd you say? It's 100. What's that one? How much proof?
150.
Come on, dude, do a double shot.
150, so 75% alcohol. Ooh.
See if we can do 5 shots of it.
Linda's working on our 100th episode. It's kind of. Oh my god, my back.
No, because it'll be in 2 weeks. She's not working in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I don't know how your schedule works, guys. So
Linda's off this weekend. She's not working this weekend, I don't believe. So she'll actually be off.
It would be 2 weeks from now, which is the oh shit.
That actually works out better for me.
It'll be the 24th.
Because next week I got a Pokemon thing.
Next week you got a what?
Pokemon thing, so that's fine.
Oh, yeah, we go every 2 weeks now, so.
Yeah, that one's Go Fest, so I'm not missing Go Fest.
Oh, Rick wants to do you and him shot. That could be a challenge. You and Rick do some shots. Me and Roy will come up with a challenge for you guys. With
there you go.
You know, for the 100, you bring over that moonshine and
I can bring
up with some sort of challenge. What's that?
I can bring over the whiskey and the moonshine.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
right, we can figure something out for episode 100 for that.
You can crash here if you want. My chest is on fire just from Habesabi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not bad. It's not like one of our big challenges.
Yeah.
The problem with this challenge was getting it down. One of the guys actually said once he got it in his mouth and tried to swallow it, that brain said no, I'm not letting you do that, and he said it wouldn't let me swallow it all. I had to pick it back up.
Rick says you're going to need a medic as well for the 100th. Oh, boy.
I'm thinking about doing maybe one of my hot sauce with chicken wings.
I thought you were doing 3 Death Nut 3s.
I am. If you do 1, I'll do 3.
Oh, I've got to. Yeah.
Or all 3 of us should do 1 together. That'd be next to nothing for all 3 of us.
No, I don't want to do that kind of challenge for the 100th episode because I want
to.
You know
what would be good though? That white chocolate challenge. Yeah, I'm supposed to put away chocolate.
I do like white chocolate, but like I said, I want to have like fun on the channel. I don't want anything that's gonna like ruin me for the episode.
But it was spicy.
So 100. So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh my god, my back. Ow.
Derek doesn't do anything.
Ow.
No, I'm boring.
We should never try some pizza. Non-cheese pizza.
Ugh.
You can't have non-cheese pizza. There's cheese on all the pizzas.
Oh, I'm sorry, not non-plain pizza. How about that?
Well, you have the Rhode Island party pizza with no cheese on it. It's that cold pizza with just sauce on it. It's so gross that they give to like kids in Little League and shit.
I mean, pizza.
Party pizza.
Oh, that nasty pizza.
Yeah, I hate it. I think it's gross. I work with a guy. He brings it at least once a week. He goes to the bakery and gets it, and it's just like, dude, that's just tomato bread and for children.
Where did you get it from?
Some bakery near him, and he lives out in Fall River, probably not far from Derek. So,
It's probably brings back memories or something.
man, I saw on the news the other day when we were having that storm. Was that yesterday or the day before? God, like water just coming out of sewer caps in Fall River and shit. It was crazy out there.
Yeah, I saw the picture of the rain I missed when I was on vacation last week.
It's it's been essentially rained every day for the last week and a half or something. At least once it's rained during the day.
It was nuts yesterday. Like I went to the doctor for some blood work out yesterday in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got in my car fine. I came back like maybe a half hour later. There was like there's a water where I parked, so I had to like climb out through the other side of the car.
Jeez. I believe it though. Yeah, the roads were bad in Cumberland. They're just because the amount it just rained, nowhere to go. And the rivers are it's crazy because other parts of the country it's drought, you know, and there's going to be a water crisis at some point. And then here it's we got rivers overflowing, and it's crazy time. The world is burning.
It's been a pretty wet summer.
Yes, it has. It has been a wet summer so far. Very humid, very wet.
Well, before we started the chat, it was getting hot here.
Yeah. Ugh. So,
all I can taste is wasabi now.
What's that?
All I can taste is wasabi now.
Ugh. So, you guys watch anything good recently?
I watched that. I just finished watching the 4-part episode of the Resident Evil on Netflix.
What is that?
It just came out.
It's a TV show?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Cartoon? Okay, animated. Okay.
Yeah, but it was good though. It was really good.
So
nice.
There's some of the characters from the game in it.
I caught up on Loki.
You caught up on Loki. I have to watch this week's Loki. That's excellent. That I am loving a Loki right now. What a good show.
I want to know if Derek can watch the new Star Wars anime. They come out with a Star Wars anime on Disney Plus.
I don't know. We'll see. It's
a legit anime.
I still have my regular animes. I'm vacation. The 7 Deadly Sins, the final.
This is better though. This is Star Wars.
Yeah.
The greatest franchise on the planet.
I tell you that second season of Black Summer was excellent. That was excellent season.
I liked it, but some of the when you keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
At certain point, they got to be too much. It was like, what's going on here?
You did have to. It wasn't. It took me a while to watch this season because I kept because of my schedule, working nights, shit like that. It's like I would fall asleep and then I would have to go back a bunch because you
have to pay attention.
You can't really miss much in this season. Because it just jumps from story to story, which I like though. I felt like it kept it moving really well. And I think I liked it better than the first season. I mean, the first season I really liked too, but I think it was better than the first season personally.
I thought they were pretty equal.
Yeah.
I thought they were both really good.
Now, do you watch this, Derek, or no, you don't watch Black Summer?
No.
I know you watch mainly anime, but...
It's all he watches.
No, what else came out? Lucifer came out. I watched Lucifer.
Yes. That was fun.
5.
We talked about that.
Because you've been on for so long
that we
think about Lucifer.
I mean, we didn't go in depth, but we talked about just how it was really good. I can't wait for the final season of that, because I liked it a lot. And it was like the musical episodes; those are kind of cool too. Fun, they were fun. So
I didn't see the musical episodes coming.
I had read a review, like not a specific. I just read like a review talk about like the season in general, and it did mention, oh yeah, the musical episode is a lot. They said it was fun, and I was like, oh, that means I'm probably not going to like it. And then when it happened, I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Although I mean, Tom Ellis, he's got a great voice. I just don't like his style of like singing and stuff. His voice very deep, and it's not for me. But he's got an excellent voice. He's a great singer. Just not my cup of tea. Yeah, that was a good one too. You guys watch any good movies?
I watched Cruella.
Oh, how was that?
All right, so
I love Emma Stone.
I liked it. It was different. There's no singing in the movie, so there's no musical.
Really? Okay.
And it's just a backstory on like how.
It's like an origin story, right?
Yes, but there's still more because they didn't explain one thing, but I don't kind of want to say it because it could be a spoiler if you planned on watching it.
I'll watch it eventually.
But it's so it's her origin story, but it's also like how she became like a fashion designer.
Oh, cool.
So you get to see how she became that way with it.
Very cool. And it is Emma Stone, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's great.
That was good. And then my brother texted me maybe like an hour ago saying he got the pass for Black Widow, so I can watch that tonight.
Oh, nice. How much is Black Widow to watch?
$29.99.
Yep. Nope.
First
not happening.
But since I have his account, I guess I get to watch it for free.
How you watch it for free?
What?
It's my brother's account. I don't have to pay for the Disney Plus.
Yeah, but you got to pay for it on Disney Plus.
Yeah, my brother said he did.
Yeah, his brother got the pass. So, yeah, that's. I mean, I honestly, I wouldn't. I barely watch Marvel movies when they're free. I'm not paying $30 for a freaking Marvel movie.
No movie's worth $30, especially when in 3 months it's going to be out.
Yeah, like you said, it'd be one thing if we're all hanging out. It's a big group of us. We put it up on a projector. Then okay, everybody chips in a couple bucks and we fucking, watch it and have fun or whatever. But $30, I mean, I can't even justify that really on a date night. $30 just for a freaking movie. It's like Jesus.
But at least for that, it's like 2 tickets.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I guess nowadays, too. I mean, it's going to cost you all that. Anyway, I was so surprised when we all went to the Star Wars movie. Yeah. The last movie I saw in the theater actually was that movie when we all went out in Brockton or whatever. And that was just for myself. I mean, it was $18 just for the ticket alone, I think.
Yeah, so
we're explaining Derek's shot night.
Take shots on.
I don't know.
We can come up with I'll start thinking of like a fun game or something to do with the shots. I mean, we could figure something out. That'd be fun.
Bring games or something.
Yeah. You guys could play moonshine pong. Set up a table and put it in some red Solo cups, some moonshine and red Solo cups, and
get a punch here.
Beer pong with shot glasses is just called Wisconsin. I don't know why, but that's what I played. That's what they called it when I played it. It was Wisconsin, so you just bounce it once and try to get it in the shot glass.
Oh yeah, I played. There was there was also when I was in college, and now I'm a lot older than you, Derek, and there was even a game where you could bounce it on the table and go into a red Solo cup. I think they called it Beirut versus beer pong when I was in school. That was 20 plus years ago. Yeah,
I thought the only difference between beer pong and Beirut is just water in the cups, so you don't have to drink the water cups like after the ball lands in them.
when I was in college, it was just you could bounce. I'm pretty sure that because there was I never played where there was watering cups. I've never played any pong with watering cups. It's always either been
They called it beer
beer,
pong.
wine, or something.
If it's alcohol in the cups, then it's beer pong. If it's water, it's Beirut.
Different. Like I said, I'm going back 20 years because it was you could bounce it on the table. That was I remember that.
In the cup, it's 2 cups.
What's that?
If you bounce it and get it in a cup, it's 2 cups.
Yeah, no, we didn't play that bullshit in beer pong. We were pretty cutthroat when we played it back in the day. So, you know, whatever. I don't drink, so you know. I did back in the day.
Yeah, but I was wondering if the movie theaters changed since like the last time I went to a movie, because I went to see the Demon Slayer in theaters last month.
Okay, how was that actually?
Okay, so that's actually the #1 movie in Japan. It's at all box office records like everywhere.
Okay, I meant actually the experience of going to a movie theater.
So because I went to the one at the Providence Mall.
Okay.
So it looked like the way they had done it was wherever, like however many tickets you bought.
Yup.
Then it was like 3 or 4 seats to the left was unavailable, 3 or 4 to the right, 3 or 4 to like, and then like 2 rows back and in front was unavailable.
That's fucking awesome.
So you had all that space to yourself.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I want that to be every movie experience where it's like I have nobody behind me, nobody in front of me, and freaking 4 seats on either end of me.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah, dude.
I'd be happy with having.
Yeah, I love like I like going to movie theaters alone. So it's that's
wear the mask while you were in the lobby, but once you're in the theater itself, you didn't have to wear it because you know you either
nice.
Eat whatever, but there's nobody next to you either. Anyways,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
The cool thing was like it was actually in the IMAX theater this time, so this is the first time the anime movie was in IMAX.
Oh, very cool.
It's just like over there.
I haven't been to that. I haven't been to that cinema in forever. The one in Providence. I mean, it's only 15 minutes, but I have another one right over in North Attleboro Showcase. There, it's like
it's probably cheaper than the IMAX.
Oh yeah. It should, although the Showcase is nice, and then you can go another 15 minutes up the road and it's Patriot Place, you know, which is really nice with the locks and all that. But yeah, the North Attleboro one is not far from Linda actually too. That cinema, I go there, and I have Lincoln Mall too. The one in Lincoln Mall. It's not a great one there, but it's kind of nice because there's never people there. I used to go during the day. Before work to go and catch up a movie and kill some time before work and be only like 3 or 4 people in the theater. It's nice.
Yeah, now like everything's more open than when I went to the movies. So now I don't know, like maybe full capacity at the movies, or now they're shrinking it down to like maybe 2 on the left and right or whatever. But,
yeah, because I'm sure they're gonna want to start packing them in. Although this Delta variant supposedly getting pretty bad. Have you guys been hearing shit at your work about the Delta variant? Or no, they haven't brought it up. No,
no, everything's opening up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we finally if we at my work we've been vaccinated and we signed like a consent form, and you know essentially I don't have to wear a mask at work right now.
Nice. We have to wear masks.
But I mean, most people, a lot of guys either are, a lot of guys still are because they didn't either get that, or some of them like me because I contemplated because I really don't mind the masks that much. Like I've said it numerous times on here, they just don't want to sign the consent because then everybody knows they're medical, and that's how I was too. I was like, oh, I don't want people to know even though it's a vaccine, I just don't like the idea of my employer knowing my medical stuff. It's all private, follow, HIPAA. And, if I open the door for this, what are they asking me next? You know what I mean? What are they going to want to know and shit? But then I was like, because of the certain jobs I do at work, it's like so much easier without a mask. Because me and Roy, you've talked about this, how it's like the masks have made people's breathing labored. And, and stuff like that. So it is definitely easier without it. I still wear my mask in the supermarket and stores. I went over to the mall today. I wore it. It's, can't trust everybody.
Hey, well, we have a moment. I want to do a shout out for Lonestar Crew. I want to thank them for the challenge that I totally failed.
Yes.
I was dreading that challenge all along. Also, Heat 101.
Yeah.
It was another great channel. They actually had a free giveaway yesterday. They did an hour and a half show where they did a raffle type of thing where you commented on the last episode and you were put in a raffle, and they picked random names from a generated bot.
Yeah.
And people won hot sauces and hot sauce gift packs and stuff like that. So shout out to them. And Chase the Heat, which is deathnut.com. He's works for them. Another great channel. So if you guys want to watch some crazy channels, check out those YouTubers. They're really awesome. And make sure you like and subscribe our show because we're pretty badass, even when Derek decides to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe, click that bell, comment on the video.
Yeah, and on all those guys too. Make sure, because those guys make great challenges, and they're just great dudes. They really are.
Challenges, you gotta check them all out. They're really awesome.
Yeah, just the great people, great videos. Definitely check them out because they got a lot of really good content.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
and make sure you listen to our podcast, the Reaper Paranormal Show. You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to the shows.
Reaper scrolling down at the bottom there.
Yep. You can go to www.podpage.com/Reaper Paranormal Show and listen to past episodes, future episodes. You can subscribe to any platform where you listen to podcasts. So check out our podcast. We have an episode coming out Thursday. So we're doing a show on a discussion on paranormal topics. So we're going to do a little bit of discussion, nothing crazy. But check out our show. Derek, you should check it out too. You got nothing to do.
There's our email for the Reaper Show. There we are on Facebook, facebook.com, Geek Perspective, Instagram, instagram.com//Geek Perspective, Twitter, twitter.com/Geek Perspective 2. So it's a 2 rather than an E at the end. And then that's our Facebook for our Reaper Show. And if you want to message us, if you need an investigation, and our Twitter for the Reaper Show too, our Reaper podcast. So make sure you check them all out.
Yep, check it out.
Check them out.
Nice to see Derek today. Nice to show up finally.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Like I said, I haven't seen you in months, Derek. It's
So we'll have to figure out within the next week on some challenges for the 100th episode.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Like I said, I might do the wing thing.
That'd be fun.
Grab one of my hot sauces here. Throw some wings on them. Wings, cook them up, and see how fast I can eat some wings.
That'd be a fun one. Yeah, I mean, if Linda, if you're available in 2 weeks for it, I'd do this hour challenge with you. If not, no big deal. I mean,
it'd be good if you do that challenge.
Yeah, if not, I'll come up with something else. No big deal.
I'll talk to you about it at work.
Yeah. Jeez.
So, any final words for everybody? You guys want to discuss?
I can't really think of anything.
Wrestling. I haven't been getting group texts anymore from you guys. So
you what?
Aleister Black is on AEW now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good call, Derek.
1 month after he was released instead of the typical 3 months.
Yeah, I just read an article actually.
Why can't you do 100, Linda?
I
think Linda's confused.
You can talk around work and figure it out, Yeah, I was gonna say Derek.
Alistair Black.
Yes, Alistair Black. Oh yeah, I was reading that it was a clerical error actually, and then they panicked because for some reason he got out at 30 days. Excuse me. He got out at 30 days. It's normally a 90-day no compete or something, and non-compete, and so they panicked. They started calling. They called like Buddy Murphy to make sure it was that he was a 90-day and not a 30-day. They thought they might have messed up on other people's too.
Well, you know what happened though, right? They offered him to go 90 days. If he wasn't 90 days, they said that if he wanted to, they could push him back to 90 days. And he said, "You just fired me, but you're willing to offer me 60 more days."
Yeah, because he gets the downside of his guarantee.
You know, but it doesn't make sense though. If you can't afford the people, how can you afford them to pay them 60 more days if you can't afford to pay them at all?
Their downside.
That makes no sense whatsoever. It's like it looks more shady with them doing them. Of course it does. They didn't fire you because they didn't have money. They fired you because they're cheap bastards.
Yeah. But the other thing too is like that's 2 less months now they have to regret that decision.
Yeah, but yeah, no, yes, it's very true. But yeah, no, they didn't fire because of money. They're the most profitable they've ever been, even though the ratings are the lowest they have ever been, because they have huge deal with Fox, a huge deal with Peacock, a huge deal with Saudi Arabia. That shady ass deal.
Well, those better be solid deals because what I'm hearing now is that the TV stations, they're getting involved with storylines now because the product's so horrible.
Oh yeah,
they hate the storyline so bad. I guess they're having a meeting within the next month for SmackDown because the channel's not happy with the low ratings. I'm like, holy Jesus.
Well, I'm sure it's so bad. It's just so it's unwatchable. I had heard that and it's just a rumor that Vince wants a big sale. He doesn't care, but he wants it to be huge and like close to $1 billion. So, because WWE, I guess, is his legacy, but then he wants his legacy to be as a businessman, and if he can make $1 billion deal for this thing that he essentially helped create. I mean, I know it had been around and everything, but that's just a rumor. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, they need a change because whatever.
Just looks that way, though. It just looks that way that they're trying to sell. You know, whether it's true or not. You know what I mean?
But if
they need a change because it's god awful.
Yeah.
The NXT is not too bad, but other than that,
who's going to pay $1 billion for this right now?
I mean, Fox for their deal, right? It wasn't a $1 billion deal or $500 million or something.
They didn't pay for the product though. They just paid to have them
the rights to air them and stuff. So, but still,
get off the PG era, go back to the PG-13 Attitude Era shit, because that was better story.
Yeah,
the story's not going to get better if it's PG X-rated. The story's not going to change.
No,
you gotta
the 80s stuff that doesn't work.
You gotta.
No, but
I don't think Derek means like go back and try to do the same exact thing, but it's saying you would expand the audience by getting out of just PG because and like that way it's not all just freaking. I mean, it's essentially all G. It's barely even PG. It's like it's so corny. It's so.
But the problem you have is the people that are running it. They're from the 80s
they need
era.
a whole overhaul. You know what I mean? We all know that, Roy.
They need
an overhaul.
The era doesn't matter. They need people that can join the 21st century and come up with some good stories.
Of course, yeah. They need a whole overhaul. They need young blood and people that like care, and not these Hollywood writers like the other fucking AEW. They're
essentially. Yeah.
They're fun to watch and stuff because it's like they
want the Young Bucks.
What? I hate the Young Bucks.
Yeah. Tom's favorite tag team.
Oh my god, the Young Cucks there. They in their freaking right-wing comedy show on YouTube there. What is that? BTE. Just their suburban white guy right-wing bullshit. It's like, get out of here. But the product's pretty good. So,
But I think it's just dumb. Like some of the stuff they do, like post show, like the Talking Smack or the one after Raw, like they have better dialogue on those than they do on the episodes of Raw and SmackDown.
I've never watched those. I barely watched wrestling. I've heard those are good though. The after shows there.
Like I don't watch the shows, but like I have the clips that pop up when I'm just watching videos on Facebook, and then it'll just be back and forth with. Well, I think most of the time being Paul Heyman for whatever reason, but like the back and forth he has with whatever superstar it is, whether it was like Daniel Bryan or Roman Reigns before he went heel, like Kevin Owens, like all the dialogue on there is a lot better than what they're doing on the show.
It's probably because they have more say in what they get to. It's because they don't have those stupid writers that know nothing about what makes these guys cool and why people like these guys. They're just trying to fucking. I don't even know what they're trying to do. Like I said, it's
I understand. See, I get WWE wants to be entertainers, and I'm okay with that. But let the wrestlers be entertainers then.
Yeah.
Put it up to them to come up with, you know what? You come up with the story, you do the conversation, but if it sucks, it's on you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If it sucks, you're out of here. You know, put it on them. I think you'd have a much better product than that.
Yeah.
Because
they need
better. Like The Rock. Like The Rock was one of the best ones to be talking on the microphone.
Yeah, he was. He was awesome on the mic. Rock, Stone Cold, those guys. I mean, that's how they made their career on the mic. What's that?
What do you guys think is good now?
Like really good all-around wrestlers?
Well, speaking on the mic as a talker, as a wrestler.
Okay. I mean, Roman's actually gotten pretty decent as a heel, as a bad guy. Roman Reigns. I'm not a huge fan of him, but he's gotten better with this heel character on the mic. I mean, Jericho's really good on the mic. Kevin Owens, good on the mic. Sami Zayn's really good on the mic. Cody is good, even though I don't like most of his stuff. He's good on the mic. What about you, Ryan? Who do you think's really good?
I like Dolph Ziggler.
He is good. He is good.
I think he's one of the best. And Kevin Owens.
Owens is great.
I think those two to me are the two of the best.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Riddle?
See, the shit they give Riddle is stupid, but I like Riddle a lot. I like Riddle a lot.
You just don't like the stoner character part, right?
I don't mind the stoner character. It's the shit they write for this stoner character because it's clearly written. The people writing it have never been fucking high in their life. I mean, like they have them doing this shit that it's like that's not stoner shit. That's like he may have some sort of disability. They're playing him that dumb that he might have some sort of intellectual disability. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, but I like the character though. The character's great.
He's great, and he actually makes it work, kind of. So
he's writing work, but that's because he's doing.
Yeah, he's great. I love him in the ring too. He is very, very good in the ring. Very different in the ring. He's fun to watch. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Aleister Black. I know he's got a new name in
Mordecai Black.
Malachi something.
Malachi Brown, right? Malachi,
well, it's still black. It's still black. Malachi Black.
Oh, Malachi Black. Okay, yeah. And then he, because they at first they were calling him Tommy End because that was his name before, I guess, WWE, right? And then
they say Aleister Black on that channel because WWE probably still owns the rights for that.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. That's why they would have. Otherwise, they would just probably call him Tommy End. Because I like the name Tommy End. I think it's a good.
Me too. I wanted to use that, but
yeah,
Malachi Black, not bad.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, hopefully they do big things with him. That's my only problem really with AEW is these guys debut and then you don't really hear about them.
Well, he said that they come up with that character really quickly. I guess he's been writing that story or something, or he had that story in his head, and he said that he came up with the name, approached them with the character. They're like, go ahead.
Yeah, hopefully they keep them going. Like I said, like they're doing good with Rusev now or Miro or whatever now. But when he first came, it was like, yeah, and then it's like Christian. It was a big deal week 1, and now then you don't see him for like a month. What's that?
I was gonna say I haven't heard anything about Christian since his debut.
Yeah, it's like now he's gonna be. I think he's gonna start fighting Omega and stuff. But it's like, yeah, they do that a lot. They have these big days. It's because and it's not all their fault. It's that they have 2 hours of real TV. I mean, yeah, they have the YouTube shows, but it's really 2 hours, but this huge roster. So it will help when they get the other shows going. So.
All right. You guys have any final words for everybody?
No, I was just about to say that. We're kind of just rambling on live here.
All right, so guys, make sure you check out our Paranormal show every Thursday at noontime. New episodes get released. We have a YouTube video, and we also have a podcast of the show. So check that out. Make sure you subscribe to this channel on YouTube if you're just checking us out now. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Comment on the video. Let us know what challenges we can do for our 100th episode. Cannot believe we're on our 100th episode. I remember the very first episode. Derek's sitting here. I'm sitting there. We're shooting the first episode. It was crazy. Now we're on 100.
About Comic-Cons.
Comic-Cons, yes.
Well, I gotta buy.
We have evolved.
Yeah, and then we had and then we did movies, and then it's been. Can you believe it's been over 2 years? That's crazy. 100. It's
nuts.
Over 2 years. Jeez.
She has a commitment. That's why she can't do the next one.
Yeah.
Commitment. All right. So for Tom, Dirk, and myself, thank you for watching. You guys have a good night. Yes, I failed the challenge, but there's always more challenges to come. So see you guys soon. Next challenge, I'm kicking ass. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks, guys.